Hey YouTube, I want to come to you today and give you a quick review of a piece of gear that I picked up probably almost 2 months ago now, before all this coronavirus stuff started happening. I was in the market for a used wireless microphone system because all the new ones that are out right now, or the current ones that are on the market, are obviously have a high price tag. They're great systems and they work great, but they have a high price tag, and I just didn't have the money to spend on that. I'm a worship pastor, so that's the avenue that I'm using it in is for my church, and I needed to be wireless for a number of reasons. So I went on the hunt for a used wireless microphone system for probably about 2-3 weeks. Was searching Facebook Marketplace, was searching a lot of different used places, and I found some that were really good, but they were just still a little out of my price range, and I wanted to stay probably no more than $200, which honestly is really low for a quality microphone system. You're really not going to find one for professional use at that level unless you get really fortunate. So I went to one of my local music stores in Fort Worth, Texas, and they had 3 Audio Technica wireless microphone systems. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, let me check that out." And then I looked and I saw the price, and they were asking $150 for it, and that was obviously well within my price range. So I took a look at it and tried it out, and it worked great, and just decided to take it home well under $200. The system I'm talking about is the Audio Technica ATW-3141 handheld dynamic microphone system. And like I said, I got it at this music store used for $150 plus tax. So still well under $200 after tax. So far, this system has performed absolutely perfect. About this system, though, right now, this system has been discontinued by Audio Technica. So if you're trying to find a brand new, you will not be able to find it. It has been discontinued because they've moved on to their 4th generation of microphones. This is a 3rd generation 3000 series UHF wireless system. So a little bit about what's included with it. You're looking at the receiver right now. On camera, that's to your right. And I'm holding and talking into right now, doing all the audio for this video through the transmitter, the handheld dynamic transmitter. And so a little bit about that transmitter first. I had never used other than the condenser handheld I used on the road, I had never used an Audio Technica dynamic mic before. So I didn't really know what to expect with this. Thankfully, I've been very pleased with the frequency pattern that it has. It rolls off a lot of the low end that's really unnecessary, that kind of causes some rumble and some muddiness. They already do that from the factory. So it gives you a really nice, clean response. But in particular, the handheld transmitter, it is the ATW-3141 handheld dynamic microphone. And it says here that it is the same element that they use in their Artist Elite AE4100 dynamic handheld microphone. And I've heard good reviews on that from people that have used the wired version of this, saying they like that capsule. A lot of them say they like it better than the SM58. This particular element in here I really like. It's just got a nice natural pickup pattern for my voice, and I don't have to do much to it other than maybe for me, I have to cut some of the high end out just a little bit, but I would always rather have to cut frequencies than boost. That's just my opinion on it. I rather cut unnecessary stuff than have to add. And with this one, it does it already naturally. The way it's voiced is it complements a singer's voice very well. So I have no complaints about the handheld transmitter. However, I will say one thing that I wish that this handheld transmitter had on this particular one. I guess because it is the 3000 series, they didn't put a light to backlight that LCD screen. So other than that, that's really a small thing, but because it does show the battery life on the receiver, and that is backlit in green, as you can tell there. It actually probably looks a little blue, but it is green. Um, it will tell you it'll give you a battery indicator. So, and you can still see it on the handheld transmitter. But maybe in a darker environment, you would maybe kind of struggle to see it. So that's the only thing I would say. I wish they would have just put a little light back there. That way, it could have glowed in the dark, and you could have seen exactly what you needed to see. And also inside the handheld transmitter, it does have if you unscrew the cover, it has up and down arrows just like the receiver, and it has a set button which allows you to change your frequency and a bunch of other features that the microphone has itself. One other thing that I do like about this particular transmitter, you can choose the sensitivity of it. So if you're a really loud singer, or you have somebody who maybe doesn't sing very loud at all, you can change the sensitivity of the mic, which is very, very helpful. I believe it starts at negative 12 decibels, then 6, then 0, and then it goes up to plus 6 dB. Onto the receiver. So the receiver has that backlit green LCD screen, which displays all the information you need. It displays the frequency that you're connected to, the battery life, RF and AF readings as well. Also, that's basically the heart of the whole system. You can go in to the mode set button. Let me see if I can zoom in here so you guys can get a better look at it. Like I was saying, you can go into that mode set button, and it gives you a whole lot of other options. Okay, so as you saw there, it had a high pass filter built in. So you can there's different settings you can choose for that, and so that's very useful. I don't use it though; it comes off. It comes standard with it off. So if you choose to use that, um, you can go in there and adjust that. It says the internal high pass filter circuitry may be set to 4 positions: high pass off, or a 6 decibel, 12 decibel, or 18 decibel slope at 150 hertz. The default setting is off. Increasing the slope of the high pass filter further suppresses unwanted low frequencies while maintaining the frequency response in the desired audio range. So again, that could be really useful. Maybe if you have a singer that has a lot of low end in their voice that you need to get out. However, for my voice, I do not need it at all. The microphone itself naturally has a cutoff, and I don't remember off the top of my head where that is in the frequency range, but you can. I will post the manual for this that I believe shows that, or at least tells you. I'll post that in the description. That way you can take a look at it if you are interested in this microphone system, so you can get a little more about it. I didn't plan on going too in depth today. I just kind of wanted to do an overview, and really my goal with this is just to give you guys the ability to hear this microphone being used. So that's really the goal of this video. I'm not going to go over every single detail about it because I will include that manual there. I want to go ahead and close this video out, and again, my goal was just to have you guys listen to the microphone, and that way, I told you a little bit about it, but that way you kind of had an idea if you thought, hey, I may want to try to find one of these on the used market. Again, these are not being made anymore by Audio-Technica, so you would have to find this used, maybe on Reverb, maybe on Facebook Marketplace, maybe at your local music store, wherever you're at. Craigslist, something like that, keep your eye open for this system, because what I've seen online so far is that they're generally going for anywhere between 150 and 200 bucks, maybe just a hair more than that. But if you can find one of those at 150 to 200 bucks, I'd say you're getting a really quality microphone system for next to nothing. Honestly, guys, I would have no problem using this microphone system in a professional setting. I would not be embarrassed about bringing it out. I would not have any reservations about using it, because it really is a great system for what I need. It suits my needs fine, and I've never got a complaint about it. And the most important thing, I've never had a dropout with it as far as the frequency. So, I've had it away from the receiver a good distance. So I've never ever had a interruption of signal or a dropout of audio or anything like that, which that's really the most important. If your wireless microphone system continually drops out, it doesn't matter how good it is. It's not usable. So again, guys, in closing this video, do check out, if you can find one, the Audio Technica ATW-3141 handheld dynamic microphone system. Happy hunting, and hope you find all that good used gear that you're wanting or needing. I will be back with another review of a used product that I got about the same time as I got the microphone system. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.